Hey YouTube, it's a bunch of Bugout, and one of my most asked questions from coworkers as well as viewers is, how do you maintain your knives, specifically pocket knives, but this can also be applied to fixed blade as well. Well, what I have done videos on that, and I'll link my most recent one in the description box down below. But that's kind of always a work in progress on how I'm sharpening blades, especially as I develop new techniques and acquire new items. But there's something that I carry with me to work at the behest of my coworkers who sometimes employ me to maintain their blades. So I'm going to walk you through this. This is going to be a short video of the different items that I have in here that I keep in my everyday carry bag. And I'll be leaving links for everything that's in this kit in the description box down below. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section as well. I'd love to hear your thoughts. But yeah, basically, this is from Maxpedition. Like I said, I'll leave the link down below. This is from their new product line known as Advanced Gear Research (AGR). But yeah, this is one of their newer products. And this was sent to me from Maxpedition at my request because I think it'd be a great little product to have, whether for everyday carry or for something like you see in front of you. So one of the items that I use the most out of this kit is this guy. This is the Benchmade blue maintenance box, I think is what it's called. Like I said, links for everything will be down below. But basically you have you have three different sizes, and you have two of each. And then basically the way that this works is you take this bit driver, you attach it to the extender, and you can take this other one out if you'd like as well, not to mention just in case you lose one of the bit drivers. But if you have something like the Manix 2 from Spyderco, you can change, by either tighten or loosen this pivot, and then on the other side you can hold the pivot with the other bit. That way the whole bit is not moving in your hands. So you guys kind of see how that works. So I don't want to mess with it too much because it's kind of the perfect location right now. It's smooth enough. It doesn't stick or anything whenever I open it or close it. But if you're having difficulty, opening it, if it's catching or whatever, you can loosen the pivot and you can oil it and you can do a bunch of other things. You can completely take it apart and clean it with something like this little guy right here. So I love having the blue maintenance box from Benchmade. I purchased that at a local mom and pop knife store and never looked back. So if nothing else, I would recommend that you purchase this for your knife maintenance needs. Another little cool item, this is called nano oil, but there's a lot of different products out there that do pretty much the same thing. But you need to make sure that you're oiling your pivots. I hope my coworkers are watching this too, because I'm always doing it with their blades. But basically, you take a little bit of oil, just a dab or a dot, and you place it where the steel is coming in contact with, the washers, which are basically on the inside, basically holding the blade where it is in between the handles. The washers or anything else that it comes in contact with. So less is more when it comes to oil. It's not like pizza. Pizza, more is more. But with oil and especially when it comes to folding pocket knives, less is more. That way you can just kind of keep it maintained, and you don't want your blade to be catching on anything, especially as you're closing it, because you might be readjusting your hands so that you can get a better grip while you're closing it, and you can cut yourself. Ask me how I know that. This is also probably a good idea to mention. Kids don't play with knives. Moving on to sharpening. So just kind of an on-the-go sharpener. This is from Gerber. You have a coarse ceramic rods as well as fine ceramic rods. And the way that that works, and I don't want to do that with this knife, maybe your budget-friendly knife, like the Rat 2. But yeah, you can pull them through these different rods, or you can use the rods kind of as sharpening rods rather than just pulling through. You can kind of go back and forth with it and hone the edge. When you want to make sure you don't create a new bevel, you want to maintain the same bevel. But with something like a budget knife or a beater knife, it doesn't really matter as much with a $20 knife. It's going to be relatively easy to sharpen anyways, and you're not going to care as much if you damage the blade. But yeah, pulling it through, I recommend ceramic over steel when it comes to portable sharpeners. But yeah, this is a great little item to have because having a sharp knife is actually a lot safer. Most people, an overwhelming majority of people who cut themselves with knives, cut it on a dull knife because they were cutting through something and they put a lot of pressure, and once again that the knife slips and hits a part of you that you didn't intend because you didn't anticipate the knife moving through whatever you're cutting as fast. So once again, this is a little portable knife sharpener. And when it comes to oil and stuff, sometimes you just want to make sure you dab up the extra amount. You don't want it to get all over your desk or whatever it is that you're working at. I also have just kind of to lay down underneath the knife as I'm working on it. Just have a handkerchief, and then it's excellent idea to have something like a Q-tip, especially when you're cleaning like the insides of these handles of these knives, so that way you can any sort of debris or any pocket lint or whatever that gets stuck in there, you can clean out. But anyways, guys, that's everything. It's just a real short video of everything that I keep inside of my my portable knife maintenance kit. But yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts and anything that you would add to this kit yourself, or your personal experience if you have these types of kits yourself at your home. Let me know what you think. Y'all stay safe out there, and remember, it pays to be prepared. If you guys want any information on this, just be sure to check out the links. I'll be posting down in the description box below. God bless.